Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Yashee and today in this video we will be learning fun, effective and really simple method to learn English. No matter what your level is, this methodology will change your English learning game. And most importantly, this is super fun, super flexible, and personalized. So, trust me, stay with me till the very end, and this will actually make you fluent in English. Alright, then, let's start with the first step. Commit to just 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes. Yes, you heard it absolutely right. Commit to just 5 minutes a day. But I know that sounds very small for you all to become a fluent speaker in 2025. Here's the thing. You'll start with 5 minutes and then slowly slip into 10, 20 and then 30. So this is how you usually build any habit, and for specifically English we'll be starting with 5 minutes a day. Now the next thing is you need to think about what could you replace in your daily routine with just 5 minutes of spoken English practice. Okay, I'll give you a hint. Maybe you can replace scrolling on social media or checking your emails. Sounds interesting, right? And this is something that can be done. So let's start with just 5 minutes a day. Now the next step is to personalize your practice, and this is secret to success. Personalize your practice. So if you're doing things just because you feel like you should do it, then you won't enjoy them, and eventually you will stop practicing. The first thing is, ask yourself this question: what do you want to do in those 5 minutes? Not what you should do, but something that is fun for you. For example, instead of reading your boring grammar book, you could practice speaking about something that you love doing. It could be your favorite TV show, your pet, or your hobbies. This way, speaking English feels like something you want to do, not something that you have to do. So now the question is, how do you fill those 5 minutes? And here comes guided practice. Start with guided practice. This is something helping you along the way as you keep practicing. So here, I'm going to tell you 2 very interesting guided exercises that will make you a better speaker. Number 1, reading aloud, and number 2, shadowing practice. Now let's talk about what is reading aloud. And it's very simple. Grab a book, any article or a big post in English. Just read it aloud for 5 minutes. So the goal is to practice speaking without worrying about the mistakes. Let's say you're reading this. Comprehensive plannings refer to centralized planning and implementation with the allocation of resources. Now, here you don't have to worry about mistakes, but focus on the pronunciation part. So say it aloud, focus on your pronunciation and feel how the word sounds. By reading aloud, you're also practicing new vocabulary in context. Even if you don't understand the word, the sentence will give you clues about its meaning. This is how you'll be doing your reading practice for 5 minutes. Now the next thing that can be done is shadowing technique. Now the question comes, what is shadowing? This one, trust me, is really fun and I enjoy doing it, and one of the reasons why I can speak well is because I have been following shadowing technique for a very long time. So you can do it too. So here's how you can do it. Choose any video or audio in which a person is speaking English. It could be anything, a movie, any podcast or any YouTube video for that matter. And the idea is to copy exactly what they say as it is, be it pronunciation or be it any word in any accent. You're supposed to copy it, that's it. Listen that thing for a few seconds, pause the audio and then repeat it exactly as it is. This comes under guided practice. First one was reading aloud and second one was shadowing technique. Initially, you will be starting with guided practice. 5 minutes a day, that's it. I'm saying initially. This is not what you're supposed to do for entire 6 months or 3 months, let's say. But initially, this is how you will be starting your practice. And once we are done with guided practice, we will move towards productive practice. Now, you will be the one generating words. The words come from you, and this is where the magic happens. And one of the methods of practicing productive practice is to use journaling. So don't think like you're writing a diary, but it's more like writing your thoughts daily in English. Next thing that you're supposed to do is read them aloud. So let's say you watched a movie last night and now you're supposed to write about it. How will you do it? You will use basic sentence to talk about it. So for example, you can write, I watched a movie called XYZ. The story plot was very interesting. You can talk about the funny parts of it. You can talk about the main characters of the movie. You can talk about the funny clips of it or the characters that you really felt did a great job. And then, of course, the next thing that you're supposed to do is read them aloud. The first productive practice and then guided practice. This will actually help you practice forming sentences and then speaking them fluently. Now, you might be thinking, what if I don't know if I have written it correctly? So, no worries, use a tool like ChatGPT to basically check your writing. And then practice reading corrected version aloud. Now, another awesome technique that you can use here is conversation with yourself. This could sound silly, no doubt, but trust me, it works. For example, you can talk to anything, be it a plant, any object, or your pet in the house. Pretend you're having a conversation with that object. You can simply say like, hi plant, how are you today? Or hi Tuffy, how are you doing today? It might sound weird. I repeat. But trust me, this is how you can practice with confidence without worrying about making mistakes or being judged. Kids do this all the time when they're learning language. And if you're new to any language, this is how you're supposed to practice. Kids actually talk to their toys, pets, and even themselves. Use this method if you're really underconfident, and it actually works. Now, keeping everything aside, if you really want to be a good speaker, you need to be consistent. How will you be consistent? If you're actually taking out at least 5 minutes a day to practice English. Once you leave this habit, trust me, you'll be back to square one, and this is something that we really don't want, especially when we are trying to learn English as a language. So, consistency is the key takeaway here. Try to incorporate English language in a fun way so that it becomes interesting for you to practice daily for at least 5 minutes. This is the exact roadmap that you need to follow for at least 1 month with 5 minutes, and then gradually increase the time period so that you can become more confident in terms of speaking. Make it a part of your life and don't leave it at any cost, and see the magic happening. So that's all from my side. Thank you so much for watching this entire video. Let me know in the comments if it is helpful in any manner. I hope you're feeling inspired to start your English speaking routine from today itself. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Keep practicing. I will see you in the next video. Bye everyone. Take care.